Hey you guys, so after my Walgreens Wet n Wild holiday gift set video, a lot of you requested for me to try out the brush set. So I went back to Walgreens and bought the brush set, the 10-piece brush kit, and I think it was actually 50% off, so I ended up only spending $15 instead of $30, which was like amazing. So today I'm going to do my everyday makeup routine, but using these brushes to let you guys know what I think. Are they worth the money, even if they are $15 and etc. So without any further ado, let's get on with the video. So to get in the holiday spirit, I do have my Starbucks red reusable cup that I picked up last week. And then we have these really cute hair clips from Forever 21, you guys. Precious! And this is only, if you're curious, $4, which isn't bad at all. So I'm going to use these to pull my hair out of my face. Alright, so the main star of the show. Before I open this kit though, or start using these brushes, I do want to say it looks like in this set you get a shader eye brush, a tapered blending brush, a flat contour brush, a flat foundation brush, a large powder brush, blush brush, fan brush, tapered highlighting brush, fluffy blending brush, and concealer brush. I mean, that's really good for like $15, even $30, because technically it would be just $2 a piece. And at Sephora, y'all, those Sephora collection brushes can be $22 a piece. Don't be the idiot that bought her brushes there, because, Lord, yeah, it was not good. Not a good decision, but anyways. Alright, so, as you can tell, I already have my brows done because, yeah, there was not a brow brush, which is okay. Like, I feel like that's not common in a brush set. But anyways, I'm going to start with my Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer, oil-free. Y'all, I love this stuff. And I'm going to pop it on the back of my hand like I usually do. And we're going to take this brush to start with. You guys, the handles on this brush are so pretty. I was asking my friend the other day who's like an actual makeup artist. She was like, no, these look nice. The handles are really cute. The little beads inside actually move. So it's like a shaker. Okay, anyways, being annoying. So for my concealer, I'm going to use my Holy Grail CoverGirl truBLEND Undercover Concealer in the shade Soft Tan. Looks like this. Does it look like something else too? Does it remind you of a certain product? But anyways, I'm going to apply it as normal. And now we get a concealer brush in this set, so I'm going to take that. And this is what it looks like, the concealer brush. And yeah, let's just pat it in. So now I'm going to take my powder, my under eye powder. And honestly, I don't know what brush to use. Maybe we're going to use... See, I want to use a correct brush, you know what I mean? Based on the recommendations on the back. Alright, so I don't know if this is the correct brush to use, but it is labeled as a powder brush. So we're going to use this to set my under eyes because I need to ASAP. So moving on, now what I like to do is my bronzer. I'm starting to do my face makeup first before my eye makeup. Are you proud? Okay, anyways. So I'm going to take this blush brush, but I'm just going to use it for my powder. Or wait, should I actually take, you know what? I'm going to take this one, the one we just used to set our face, which like might be a little backwards, but you know. Let's just go with it. now moving on to blush, which is another favorite part of my makeup routine. Using the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-hour wear blushes. But yeah, so we're gonna take this brush, which looks a lot different than the powder brush, just in case you were like, wait, they look the same. No, this one's more tapered. Alright, so let's see how this applies. Alright, face is, oh, not done yet. One of my other favorite parts of applying makeup is baking. So I'm gonna do that right quick. If anyone's curious how I look like when I'm baking, actually, while I'm letting all of this bake, I'm gonna answer some of y'all's questions because you guys asked me some, or I asked you guys to ask me some. Jessica Martinez asked, what are your favorite eyeshadow palettes? Mine has to be the Huda Beauty Obsessions palettes. Her little ones that are like $27 each. I love the warm bronze one and the mauve one. You guys, I use those on a daily. Actually, I have them with me. I can show you guys what I'm talking about. They're these little guys. These are my favorite eyeshadow palettes. Like, I always use these. I'll switch out between the Profusion one. I think it's called their Festival palette. I love that if I want to do like a colorful eye look, which is like kind of rare because we don't really play with color here. We do like warm tones, mauve tones kind of looks over here. But yeah, the Huda Beauty Obsession eyeshadow palettes are my fave. Emily Black asked, are you dating anyone? Girl, I am single as a Pringle and I am okay with that. I am living my life right now. I want to be focused on myself. I feel like even when I didn't have a boyfriend, like I was just like focused on finding the next one or like just having a fling. And no, there's so much more to life. So yeah, right now I'm single. And just living my best life in New York City. Alright, I'm gonna brush this off because, yeah, it's been sitting on my face a little too long, maybe. Alright, powder is off my face. No more baking. So now let's move on to the eyeshadow, and then I'll go back on my face and add a highlighter. And y'all, oh my god, I'm so stupid. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Look. We have a little chiseling brush or contour brush. Oh my god, you know what we're gonna do? Pause on the eyes. We're gonna take my Hoola bronzer because I do like to use this for my like chiseling. I think this is what Jayla's makeup artist does. Make my lips more powderier. Okay. Alright, I'm going to take this powder brush, so don't worry. Kind of blend it all out to make it a little more natural. Now we can move on to the eyes. And we have, it looks like, 4 brushes in this set dedicated for just eyeshadow. Let me get them all out. And they're these guys. Actually, I lied. We only have 3. And they're these guys. Now I'm gonna go off camera really quickly and apply some mascara and eyeliner and tightline my eyes and etc. So I will be right back. And I am back with almost a full face of makeup. We have 2 more brushes left from this set, and they are both the highlighting brushes. So we have the fan run, and then we have the tapered highlighting brush. So I'm actually going to use both, one on each side, just to kind of get like a feel for each. And I'm going to take my CoverGirl truBLEND Super Stunna Hyper Glow Highlighter. This is in the shade Gilded Glory. Oh, not Gilded Honey, Gilded Glory. The highlighter is so pretty, you guys. Look at that. Look at that shimmer. Shimmer, shimmer, shimmer. Now let's take the fan brush. I actually typically don't use fan brushes to apply my highlighter. Oh wow. Yeah, see, this is why I don't like it, because it's like too sharp of a line, you know? I mean, maybe great for your nose, you know, in that case, but this one's just too sharp of a line. But yeah, okay. This is my full face, my everyday makeup look, using the entire Wet n Wild 10-piece brush set. Alright, now time for the final review and rundown. There were some brushes in this set that I really enjoyed, such as the eyeshadow brushes. Even though every time I use a blending brush, it like almost took off the shadow that I applied with the flat shader brush, it's still like overall it wasn't bad. I also really liked the powder brush, not to apply on bronzer, but to set my face and to just to blend out everything. It did a really good job on that. The blush brush, wasn't the biggest fan of this. Like you guys saw, every time I applied it on my face, it just like spread out, the bristles spread out, and I had to add multiple layers for the blush to show. The foundation brush, I personally, like this is just very personal, like subjective. I like using my beauty blender to apply my tinted moisturizer. I don't think I'll use a flat shader brush like to apply the foundation or moisturizer. Also, the concealer brush, wasn't the biggest fan. I definitely think I was a little too harsh with it. Like I didn't realize, I don't know. I think also I was trying to blend out the product, so maybe that's why I was so harsh with it. But yeah, I don't think I'll be using this again. It's just a little too stiff. The fan brush and like both highlighting brushes worked amazing. Definitely think if I were to use this again, I would just use it to highlight my nose and not my cheeks. But yeah, I appreciated both highlighter brushes or highlighting brushes. And oh, and this one too, I really liked it because it reminds me a lot of the brush in the Hoola bronzer. But now it has a handle, so that's like really nice. So I definitely see myself like actually using this again, like in the near future. But yeah, I think those were all the brushes, and that's my rundown on each specific brush in this 10-piece brush set. Now overall, do I recommend this to you? Do I recommend spending $30 on this brush set or gifting it to someone? No. It like breaks my heart to say that, but no, I don't. Sorry, I'm zipping up something because I'm like a little nervous to say that out loud, but I don't. Do I regret spending $15 on this brush set? No, I don't. I don't like to regret stuff. I do not in general, but I don't regret spending $15 on this. I definitely think it's worth $15. Do I think it's worth $30, which I think it went back up to the original price? No, I don't. No, I don't. I love the handles on a brush. I love how they look, but it comes down to the quality at the end of the day. And a lot of the brushes just like didn't pick up the product, were a little hard on the skin, like a little stiff. So yeah, I don't recommend it. If anything, if you are a beginner in makeup, this might work. This might work. You get like 10 brushes for $2 each. It's not a bad deal. But yeah, that is my take. That is my review, my opinion on this Wet n Wild 10-piece brush set. Alright you guys, well that concludes the video for today. I hope you guys found this review very helpful. Hope you guys liked that I applied it on my face or actually used the brushes so you can see how it works on my face. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and if you guys want to see more reviews, or let me know in the comment section down below what products do you guys want me to review next. I got you. You guys requested that. I did it. So what's the next product? But anyways, I love you guys so much, and I hope to see you in my